So did you ever walk into someone's house for the holidays and just go, wow, the decorations look like they're just straight out of a magazine?
Well, Nora Murphy, she's our Better Living contributor here at Better, has one of these wow houses in Newtown. I recently had a chance to visit Nora to learn how to turn simple holiday greens into beautiful decorations that will wow your guests.
Okay.
There are greens in just about every room of Nora Murphy's house in Newtown, like here in the living room, here in the beautiful dining room of her home. Look at these greens. And even here in the kitchen, you'll find some greens. One thing you'll notice, they're all different, but they start at a very basic level. And Nora Murphy is going to be kind enough to show us how to embellish our greens for the holidays. So let's go join her in the garden room. Hey, Nora, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you, Scott?
Nice to see you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All right, so I was just admiring some of the ropings in your room, and you say that it's very easy to do, even though I think it looks kind of complicated.
Yes, it is.
Nothing is hard to do.
Nothing.
All right, so we're going to start with the wreath, and then we're going to get to the ropings in just a bit. You say that you can just take what's basic and embellish it.
Absolutely. I bought this at the grocery store, actually about 10 of them.
10 of them?
Yes, and so it's affordable. It was like $7 a piece.
Wow, that's great.
But I like to
zhuzh it up.
Zhuzh it up and personalize it and make it thicker and more special.
Okay.
So what I do is I cut things from my property. If you don't have it, you can get it at a nursery or also at a store.
All right.
Holly.
Okay, holly with the beautiful red berries.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
And you guys, I don't use extra wire. It's really well wired underneath, so all you need to do is tuck it in.
So again, if you have this on your property, you can make this whole project for $7, which is just great. And if you don't, you just go to the nursery. You can buy these things fairly inexpensive.
Yes, you can get little bunches.
Okay.
And then what I also do is I leave some of my boxwood shrubs unpruned.
Oh, does that drive you nuts? You have to look at it all season unpruned?
Yeah, I like the wild look to it.
So then you clip and you save the clippings.
Yes, I do. I clip and I just add. I love boxwood. I love the shiny leaf. I like that it's a different shape, and it really gives it just so much more volume.
That's so beautiful.
And you know, if it's a little like gangly like that, just pull that off.
All right.
And just tuck it in.
Okay. And before you know it, you have a finished product.
Yes.
That looks like this.
And that's all it is.
That is absolutely gorgeous, and I would never think to embellish a store-bought wreath. So that's fantastic.
Well, there you have it.
All right, now we're going to move on to the roping, so let's get that ready.
Excellent.
Nora has purchased a 20-foot white pine rope. Once it's spread out, it looks rather sparse. So Nora has a great idea. Double it up.
Scott, take this down to the other end, please.
Okay.
So it's even. Okay. I'm going to hold this end.
Okay.
And you're going to twist like a rope.
Which way should I go? This way? Or it doesn't make a difference?
It doesn't make a difference, but you got to do the whole thing.
So we're twisting.
We're twisting. See that? You got it.
So your 20-foot becomes a 10-foot, but it looks so much healthier.
Yeah,
and so
it's
much
nice and full.
That's a great idea. I love that.
All right, now I'm going to cut some pieces of wire. And Scott, I'm going to give you some of this.
Okay.
Here's 2 pieces. Just every so often, just pinch them together so they don't flop around.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just literally twist them together.
Yes. And then when we're done with that, then I'm going to start adding.
Okay. So now you've just started with the basic roping. You've doubled it up.
Yeah.
Twined it a little bit, and now you're going to start adding.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why don't we start with some boxwood? I'm going to give you some, and if you need a little bit more of a stem, just pull off the bottom and start to plug them in, and just keep that going.
While we're working on a table, Nora likes to do a lot of the embellishing with the roping already in place.
So put it up and then do this.
And then do this, yeah. But you can do it this way too. Like if I was doing this for my doorway, my entrance, I would do it on the table.
We continue to add more and more greens from Nora's yard.
Actually, I'd love to put some of the balsam. This is something that off of your Christmas tree, you may have some extra greens. I'm going to give you a few down here to tuck in as well. I love the balsam because it's very feathery and lacy.
Okay.
And it's really, really pretty. And actually, that's a great green to put where it's very, like,
sparse.
Bony.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I love it.
Holly is next.
The holly and the ivy, we're making roping here. This is Nora Murphy, and she's extraordinary.
Thank you.
Once we're done with the greens, we start adding other festive items to create different themes for each room in the house.
You can bake gingerbread cookies, and you can hang them from there.
So you take gingerbread cookies.
And you do the baker's twine.
Baker's twine.
The red and white. And then it's just a matter of tying it on. If you'd like to tie it on, you could tie it on at any length. This is the kind of thing you would tie on once your roping is in place. And also it's important to have different size cookies because, you know, you change it up.
For another themed green, Nora has a collection of bird nests.
Once you put this in place, you can take a nest, or you can buy, actually, I had one I bought at a craft store.
Isn't that great? Okay.
And you would nestle it.
Nestle it? And
Nestle it in.
Wire? How do you get them to stay on?
It'll stay.
It'll stay.
It'll stay once your garland is in place.
Once the garland's on.
And you can string pine cones together that will hang nicely on the roping for yet another festive look.
What we do is we take some jute twine, so I'm going to give you that.
Okay.
And if you want to pull it.
Do you know where you keep this? In a jute box. Okay, so.
Yes, that's what we do.
And that's it.
That's it. And all we do is you take pine cone, you space it out.
Space it out. Wrap the jute.
Wrap the jute
around it.
Around it.
And just keep going.
Done.
Done.
And
Look how
keep
simple
adding.
that is.
And that's what we have back here.
And this is the finished product. How absolutely gorgeous is that? It looks fantastic.
Instant decor.
Instant decor. This
We
is
love it.
From Nora Murphy's house in Newtown, Connecticut. We can't thank you enough for sharing your ideas
Thanks
with
for
us.
coming.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Scott.
It was just amazing. And
one of those houses, you're like, I want to do
But did you see the Happy Holiday things? Yes. It's all downloadable on Nora Murphy's website. It's Nora Murphy Country Home. Just printables. You print them right out. She's got gift tags there. She's got everything. It's NoraMurphyCountryHouse.com. Go there.